Welcome back, everybody. Now this week I'm doing something a little bit different once again on my channel. Back in February I kind of did a little test doing food reviews. This week I'm doing a different type of test. So this week I'm doing my 8th mail time video where I test out 5 randomly selected items sent to my P.O. box. So testing out 5 products in one video can be a little bit challenging because you really have to watch the time. It can get really long if you want to be very detailed at all. So I decided to break my mail time video up into 5 parts. That's right, 5 products, 5 videos over the next week. This will allow me a chance to go a little bit deeper into some of these products. Otherwise, if I did it all in one video, I'd probably be 45 minutes long. Now, I know a lot of people out there prefer long videos, but a lot of people don't. And I'm also just kind of curious how the YouTube algorithm will react if I post a string of shorter videos. So without further delay, let's get right to Mail Time 8.1 in the first video in this series, which is Apeman versus the Las Vegas Strip. This is a rechargeable selfie stick by Apeman. Now, I've reviewed an Apeman dash cam in the past, so I'm familiar with the brand. I haven't done this selfie stick. I don't really use a lot of selfie sticks in the past, so this might be something interesting to try out. From what I'm gathering from the packaging alone is there's a wire that can connect to a device, and it is rechargeable, so you should be able to keep your device powered while on the selfie stick. All right, so we've got some little welcome cards, some instructions here, which I will read over. There's a Velcro strap. I believe this is going to be for attaching a remote control to the stick, I'm assuming. Here is the stick itself. It's kind of sturdy feeling. It does not feel cheap. It has a GoPro type connector on the end of it. Let's see what kind of connector we have. There's a micro USB connector, charging port down here. Interesting, you have a micro USB on this end and a USB-C on this end. I'm assuming that it telescopes. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, it feels very rigid. It feels nice and sturdy. So this feels to be like a bit of a light metal material. This feels like plastic, and this is a non-slip surface here. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to charge this up. According to the instructions here, it looks like it has a 2600 milliamp hour battery, which I'm gonna charge right now before I get started. So let me make sure this is fully charged and then get started. It's been a few days since my unboxing, and I had to wait a couple days because I had to order something to make this work. Let me show what I'm talking about. All right, so the GoPro mounts in there pretty nicely, and their cable is conveniently held in this little slot right here. The only problem is this is a micro USB cable, and the GoPro is USB-C, so I needed to get an adapter to connect these two together. So now with my adapter on, it should work. Aha, now we're onto something here. And the battery does show that it's charging, so that is working. To mount a phone on this, you need some sort of an adapter, which I didn't have, so I'm going to put that in there. Now I can mount one of these on top of that, which just starts to get kind of a bit much at that point. Now I can put my phone in here, and that's what we got. Now, here's the other problem. Now, again, we have a micro USB. I need another adapter, which is a micro USB to Lightning. I don't even know if that's going to charge or not. Well, it does kind of fit, but it is not charging, not at all. So this might be my adapter's problem, but still you have to get 2 adapters to use your iPhone with it. It's a bit underwhelming to have to buy stuff to make something work. So, all right, so I live in a touristy area. I live in Las Vegas. The kind of thing you'd use your selfie stick for is when you're on vacation. So let's head down to the tourist area and try this in tourist selfie stick mode. All right, down on the strip, I'm already seeing some drama over there with some security, but so far so good on the selfie stick. It seems pretty solid. GoPro was at 53% when I started charging it, so we'll see when the day is over if it's gone up or down, but I've been doing a lot of filming, and so far I'm pretty happy with it. So far, so good. All right, I'm on my way back home now. We are down the strip for quite a while. I was filming most of the time down there, I started at 53%, but on my way home now it is at 95%, so I got quite a bit of battery juice left after filming down on this trip, plugged into the Apeman. But I do think that it provided quite a bit of a battery boost, so it worked pretty well. So I should point out, they do have an SS150 model, which does not have a charging bank. It is half the price, but it does include the mount that you need for your phone. So that might be a better solution for some people. Let's take a look at 3 pros and 3 cons with the Apeman. Pro number 1 is that it basically combines 2 products into one, giving you extra battery life without having to bring a separate power bank. Pro number 2, it's very well made. It's very effective as a selfie stick. I feel like this is quite durable, and it's not cheaply made at all. Number 3, the cost seems pretty reasonable. 34 bucks for a power bank and selfie stick, not too bad. Now to the 3 cons. The first con is that it doesn't come with a USB-C cable. You need to charge it. Now I know most people have one of those laying around, but if you don't have an extra, you have to buy one. The second con is that if you're a GoPro user like me, I have a GoPro 8, I needed to buy an adapter to get the micro USB cable to connect to my GoPro. So even some action cam users will have to buy adapters. Con number 3, it doesn't seem like it's good for phones. As you saw, the adapter I had didn't work for charging. Not only that, but when I plugged it into my phone, the cable's so short that it was pulling my phone down, it made it less sturdy. I just don't think this is a good option for phones. I would go with the SS150 instead, but that one doesn't have a power bank. Overall, if you use an action cam, if you use a selfie stick and you use a power bank, the Apeman SS200 is actually a good choice at a good price. If you're more of a phone user, I would check into other options. That's it for the first of my 5-part series. Stay tuned throughout the week as I release 4 more video reviews from this bunch. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.